Kayo guys, naniniwala ba kayo sa concept na gano'n? Haunted things?
Ito naniniwala to sa mga Mercury retrograde.
Wala akong experience na.
Sa mga haunted na bagay, wala.
Wala pa akong experience. Sa akin ko alam.
Okay. Ikaw, Raymond?
Siguro meron.
I'm not sure kung naniniwala ka sa mga haunted things, but I believe yung mga gamit, may mga whatever na ginagamit ng tao, at kung merong nangyari sa buhay niya, nakukuha niya yung vibration. Kumbaga yung memory mo, nung event na yon, yung nangyari sa'yo, nakukuha ng object yon. Isa sa mga ways lang ng mga psychic, yung kunyari hinawakan ko, may nangyari doon sa habang hawak ko siya, may suot ako. Yun lang ang pagkakaalam ko, no? Tapos yung psychic will read the energy. I don't know how it's done. Pero malalaman nila yung naranasan mo. Ganun din sa bahay, pupunta sila sa bahay mo. Pero I'm sure Rob knows more about
So may transfer.
Yes,
transfer
there's an unintentional transfer sometimes. Sentiment is one of the most powerful objects, one of the most powerful energies that can empower or even attach an object with ethereal energy. Example, ang wedding ring, next thing you know, I die, pero it's been with me, let's say, 20 years. It really has my imprint, my energy on it. So that's why people wouldn't be surprised if after my death, somebody wears it. They pick up my emotions, my thoughts, or sometimes if the spirit is restless, still consider it still part of their domain. Now that's in an unintentional manner. There are some gifted individuals who can actually enchant objects. Like it's very popular in Western magic cultures, in feng shui, to have an object that does a particular purpose, brings prosperity, brings love, brings protection. That's basically an enchantment using your energy and intention.
So kaya nila dinadasalan ninyo o pinapausukan or whatever kasi may intention sila dun sa bagay na yun.
Exactly.
To serve a purpose.
Exactly. The most dangerous actually are the crystals because crystals are naturally meant to be programmed. And if a person just buys it kasi feeling sila swerte, but then they're not meticulous of the energy that they expose it to. Let's say I have it in my office and every day nag-stressful ako. I'm having stressful problems there and the crystal is nearby. If I did not set the intention to program that crystal for a reason, it'll absorb the predominant energy in the room. And next thing you know, you're programming it negatively. Hence, haunted, hexed, or...
Ikaw naglalagay doon ng...
Exactly.
Pinipil mo siya.
Ano iniisip mo?
Kung sino makakakuha naman nun na susunod, sasama sa kanyang negativity or kung ano man ang nasa crystal na yun. What are the examples of these crystals? Ano to?
Well, it depends on your intention. Like, what I like to tell people, darker crystals, onyx, jet, especially hematite, are good for grounding you and protecting you. So, if you program it, you attach your energy to it, and you visualize that these crystals will absorb negative energy, congratulations, you've programmed it. It will absorb negative energy around you. But if you leave it alone and you don't even set an intention, it'll probably absorb negative energies, but it will not protect you from it. So, may magnet na.
Okay.
So, huwag tayong matuwa sa mga kulay o ganyan. Ang mamahal pa naman
Mahal
nun.
nun, Mars. True.
Yung malalaki na ganun, di ba?
Correct. Ano yung mga usual na haunted items?
Well, dolls, believe it or not, the more realistic and the bigger the doll, sometimes it's a bit more dangerous.
Walking doll. Di ba laging ginagamit sa horror movies yan?
Real baby.
Baby doll.
Ganun yung mata niya.
The smaller baby ones are kind of safe, but the more lifelike in size and in action, you may be inviting things that you don't want. So, the safer the better.
Stuffed toys are okay.
Stuffed toys are okay. Teddy bears are okay. Things like that.
Teddy is safe.
Another thing that's
Si Teddy siya nakatabi palagi.
Another thing that's very common, actually, to absorbing energies is anything that can absorb fluids. For example, this bracelet can absorb sweat, blood, and next thing you know, my genetic imprint is actually on the object. It doesn't go away, even if I clean it. It's a bit of it is still there. So be careful with those because if it falls in the wrong hands, it can be used for negative purposes.
Rob, what about those things na baka nga posibleng haunted or what? Anong pwede namin gawin para...
Okay, for the smaller objects, what I'd recommend, if you really feel that there's an object that is negatively charged, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, that's already your intuition telling you that there's a problem with it. So if it can be bathed in pure water and rock salt overnight, that'll pretty much remove any kind of vibrations. But if there's a spirit attached to it, as in a sentient entity attached to the object, you might need more professional help for that. So don't bite off more than you can chew. But if it's something like a ring, a bracelet, and let's say the stressful energies from work got too absorbed into it, you can cleanse it.
So your pure water is distilled water?
The purer the better.
And salt.
Rock salt.
And
rock salt. Worst case scenario, you can bury it underground dirt for 1 moon cycle, which is basically 1 month.
Mas mabilis yung salt water na
Yes, if you want a quick tree like red wedding ring.
Kasi